And that's Segaro. Coach, your bats have been booming in this tournament, and you've already got 8 hits in the first 3 innings here.
Yeah, it's nice. We've been swinging the bats well. We started off the tournament a little slow, but I'd say the last 3 or 4 games, I mean, everybody up and down the lineup are swinging a bat. And we're just not hitting them. They're squaring the ball up good.
Hey, Coach Segaro, Mike LaValliere here. Talk a little bit about Antonio Roca. He's really rearing back, throwing that good strikeout pitch. Is he normally a strikeout guy?
Yeah, he has good control. He has the fastball and he has the changeup, and he has good control. And he actually throws pretty hard for this age. You know, with him being a lefty, he commands the outside part of the plate. And, you know, he's been outstanding for us.
Yeah, we've seen him. He's elevated that fastball for those strikeouts. Is that on purpose? Is he trying to get up above the belt? Or?
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
great.
We're working in, out, up, and down.
Coach, thank you very much. Best of luck the best of the way.
All right, thank you.
Michael Segaro, head coach, team MVP. And we are set to go here in the top of the 4th inning. Orlando now with some work to do, and once you fall behind in these 7-inning games, you run out of outs relatively quickly. Alexis Ortiz, the shortstop, struck out his first time up. Ortiz is .273 in this event. And through the first 3 innings against this Orlando Tiger lineup, Roca has struck out 6. Fouled back, 0-1.
Yeah, right now, if you're an Orlando Tiger, you're kind of hoping that Antonio Roca, you know, gets to his pitch limit or gets a little bit fatigued, starts losing his rhythm and his balance, and starts throwing some balls. Because if he continues right now, boy, they've got a big hill to climb.
It's 1-1. Mike, take me through Roca's delivery. I really like how compact it is. Not a lot of moving parts.
Well, he starts way over there on the left and gets in the middle. And one of the things I really like is he really gets balanced.
Fly ball, right field, put away, 1 away.
And that's such a very, very important part for young kids, is being able to repeat their motion. You got to be able to get up and give your arm a chance to catch up. And whenever he comes up and gets to that balanced position, now he's able to take the ball out of his glove and get his arm up. You know, we'll take a look. We've got a great shot from center field, and you see that nice high leg kick right here. That gives him a chance to get that ball out of the glove and get it up so he stays on top of it. Every now and then he just starts going forward just a little bit too fast, gets a little excited, a little anxious, and that's when he starts missing up and away.
Miguel Burgos singled his first time up, and he's hitting over 600 in this tournament. 2-0 the count.
Yeah, nice little 1-0 changeup right there by Roca, showing some versatility.
Burgos, center fielder for the Orlando Tigers, the 2nd seed in this tournament. Here's the 2-0. And that's a called strike, 2-1. And Roca really set the tone early in this game, Mike. He came out and just was peppering the strike zone. A lot of first pitch strikes. And when you do that, you really dictate the tempo of the game. Another called strike. It's 2-2.
I tell you, like I said, it puts everybody on your team in a great frame of mind. Your defense is on its toes. They know that each pitch can be put in play and really makes it for a better game.
Swinging on the 2-2 pitch. That one is. So here's Machin. He grounded the third his first time up and gets one in the zone and ropes it to left, and that is going to be beyond the outfielder's head. Rapani turns and tries to chase that one down, and that is going to be a stand-up double.
Boy, I tell you one thing, Matt, just absolutely what a great swing this young man has, and he got a really good piece of that one. And you know, the fences are obviously not at the big league level, but they're out there a ways, and boy, he just put a nice stroke on that.
So Machin now 1 for 2. And Garavito is going to come to the plate with 2 runners in scoring position and nobody out. Big spot here for Santiago, as a hit here to bring home 2 could blow this game wide open. The pitch from Wood is high, ball 1.
Yeah, for the Tigers to be down 3-0 with Antonio throwing as good as he is against them, to get down a couple more runs really is going to make things very difficult, if not impossible, to come back if he continues throwing like that.
So that ball is in the dirt, 2-0. Shot to right, and that is going to be over the head of Gross. And 2 runners are going to come on in. Now the runner from third falls, but manages to come in. And Garavito advances to third. I'm going to call that a double. And the runner takes third on the throw.
Yeah, we'll take a look at this. And this ball's driven deep. Well, the problem was the right fielder, his first move was in, where you really have to get back. I like thinking that the kids, take one step back, read it, and then it's always easier to come in.
So it's 5-0 now. And Garavito is at third base with nobody out. Here's Adrian Rodriguez. Takes a look at a pitch outside. Rodriguez singled to center his first time up in the third inning, so he's looking for a 2-hit opportunity here. Driving another run. 5-0 team MVP. Ball is low, 2-0. And Wood trying to get some confidence out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, right now he's just kind of up there. He's a little high with his off-speed pitches, and the fastball's a little bit more towards the middle of the plate. And team MVP, you can just tell they're a confident group. They swing the bats extremely well. And I tell you, having a pitcher out on the mound that's able to shut down the other side takes a lot of pressure off you as an offensive player. All you got to do is go up there, have some fun, see the ball, swing at it, score a couple runs, you get a good chance to win the ball game.
Ball's low, 3-1. So in 3+ innings, team MVP with 11 hits and 5 runs. And all of these runs are earned. Popped up. And that ball is going to be dropped by the shortstop. That's going to be an error and allow a run to score. So that'll be an error on Ortiz. And it allows the runner from third to come on in to score. And that makes it 6-0.
Yeah, it's a tough play for Alex Ortiz at shortstop. He had to go a ways back, and this is really kind of almost in no man's land. You almost want the center fielder to take charge here. I don't know if he would have been able to catch it, but would have been a much easier play for the center fielder. And again, that's a tough play for that shortstop, having to range all the way back.
Couldn't really tell. It looked like Ortiz was calling for that ball. And that may have inhibited the center fielder from coming in to make the play. I agree with you, though. That looked up to be the center fielder's ball. Now here's Antonio Roca, the pitcher. And he has been brilliant on the mound. And there's his second base hit.
Well, I tell you one thing, that's just some pretty hitting right there. You have that hole opened up with the first baseman holding the runner on, and he just shot it right through that hole. Like, I don't know if that was on purpose. If it was, this kid here has got a good grasp of the game.
So Roca has a double and a single, and that base hit moves Rodriguez back down to second base. So for the moment, all 6 of these runs now are earned. We'll go back to the top for Morales. And Morales has had a big day, too. He has singled and tripled. He drove home the first 2 runs of the game with a triple in the third. So we're going to get a courtesy runner now for the pitcher.
Well, we got a couple things going on. We got a visit to the mound. Then we've got the umpire talking with one of the coaches for MVP. All kinds of negotiating going on. Yeah, right now Michael Rosa, out there, or actually Tommy Rosa, the coach of the Tigers out there, just trying to settle his kids down. Maybe we talked about, the kids have had a great tournament, but they don't want to leave this tournament, with a bad taste in.
And the first pitch to Morales. First appearance in this tournament for Tapia. Mike, I thought you made a real good point about Team Orlando earlier in this inning about the fact that, they came into this tournament as the second seed. They've played well, won a pair of games yesterday, won a semifinal game earlier today. They don't really want to go out on the wrong end of a lopsided score, so they're looking to come back if they can.
Yeah, I mean, your goal going into the tournament is to play in this game.
Right.
Obviously you want to win the game. If you're in this game, you don't want to be, run out of it, or don't represent your ball club well. And they really haven't. I just think MVP right now is just a little better balanced and more talented team.
So here's Centino. And Tapia with a little bit of a different release point. Kind of difficult for that left-handed batter to catch up with the lefty on the mound now. Fouls it away. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I think especially at the youth level, the lefty, really doesn't come into play so much because these kids don't have that big sweeping breaking ball. Most of them are just throwing fastballs, even though he's kind of coming down the side, really not as bad on the hitter.
And they are going to send the runner, Bayer. He scores, and now another runner is coming to the plate, and he will also score.
Well, that's just some great base running on the MVP's part, and a little hesitancy by the Tiger defense not getting that ball in play.
So 6 runs now have come in this inning without an out. Recorded. Tiburcio now, and he looks at a strike.
And it doesn't get any easier. You go through this MVP lineup and everybody's hitting, and now all of a sudden you look up and they've got a 9-run lead, and now their hottest hitter, Tiburcio, is up at the plate.
Pitch to Tiburcio and a big swing and a miss, and Tapia is now ahead. 7-inning games. Here's the rules. 10-run rule will apply after 4. Extra player, DH available. Extra player may assume any of the 9 defensive spots. Pitchers limited to 6 innings. So if Tiburcio knocks in a runner here, this will be the end of the game.
Yeah, this is game over right here. And, I really like the mercy rule. I think it gets to the point where, teams aren't going to embarrass other teams so much. When there's some mismatches, really you shouldn't punish the kids out there.
Tiburcio swings, shot into right field. Runner heading home. Here comes the throw to the plate, and that is going to do it. So Tiburcio with a line drive to right. That's his 3rd hit of the game. Brought a runner home from second base. 7 runs in the 4th. And Team MVP, the top seed in this tournament, a winner over Orlando, as the 10-run rule is in place. 10-0 over the Tigers of Orlando. That's your final. Hope you enjoyed it. Team MVP, an impressive performance, winning over second-seeded the Tigers of Orlando. 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors for Orlando. Just 1 hit and 2 errors. And we'll be back at the bottom of the hour with the AAU Baseball Grand Nationals 12 and under Diamond Championship. But the 11 and under champs are Team MVP. For Mike LaValliere, I'm Dave Weekley saying so long for the moment from ESPN Wide World of Sports.